This is Apocalypse Radio for Sunday, April 19th, 2020. It is 4:20 Eve. 12:20 in PM. This is Webisode 624.
They're the good guys to know. Everyone agrees. So step up, good guys, and sign in, please.
This is Apocalypse Radio for insert date here, 2005.
Dude, your intro is so 2005.
Oh, it's 2008.
2020?
Is it really?
I can't. I can't.
Apocalypse Radio. It's radio. That is apocalyptic in nature.
Think about that for a moment.
And now, here's your host, Charlie.
Goddamn son of a bitch!
And Shaman.
Insufferable cock.
And we are back.
Hola, senors and senoritas.
You didn't give me a countdown this one. Normally you're like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And this time I hear, blah, blah, I forgot to take my meds. And I figured, okay, well, he must be taking his meds then.
Yeah, I was choking down.
And by the time you got done choking those down, it was time to go, you're on!
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what happened. That is exactly it.
Charlie over here.
And Shaman over here. You're a little loud.
Sorry, I'm moved up on my microphone a little bit. All right, is this better? Even though last week we had trouble with our levels, so.
Yes.
I have no idea. Yeah.
So hopefully it's back to normal now. I'm sitting here trying to jerk around with the music bed, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Trying to get it back to in the back of my head level. Oh my goodness. Oh.
I'm surprised you just don't do that in post.
I can't. I run the music bed concurrently with the recording.
Yeah, but I was saying you could just always just put it in, Adobe Audition and drop the track in and take it out.
Yeah, but then no.
Work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've got hours of doing nothing to do.
You're adding to the process. I've been using the same process for 15 years. I'm not changing now. It's amazing that you actually got me.
Hey, Boomer.
Actually, you actually caused me to add like 3 steps when we started recording a few weeks ago in stereo, and then normalizing, and then mixing to mono, and going from there. That was a whole set of steps, man. Because I just went save a master copy at 128, save an air broadcast copy at 80, and that's it. I'm done. And I go through an MP3 deck. No. Now I gotta normalize it and mix it down. But you're right. We don't hear the.
We don't hear it. I don't hear anything.
Pops.
So
yeah, we don't hear the pops and shit.
I mean, you could even just basically play the, save the intro and pop it in there. Saying.
That is true. I could.
That way you can say, all right, here we go, and then we just start, and then
But see, I like hearing it while it's on. It's mixed in with the show. I like hearing something behind me.
All right. See, I've got nothing except the sounds of the fountains in the background.
Well, that's a good sound.
That's
a good. I would love to have something like that running.
And the sound of my smoker going today. So.
The sound of your smoker.
Yeah, it goes because it's a pellet smoker.
Oh, that's right.
So it kind of has that little hopper going and a fan going in there all the time.
Okay.
Kind of works almost like a convection oven to a certain degree, I guess.
Then that would have been a very calming sound in my book.
Yeah.
I like background.
Like a white noise sound.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love some kind of background presence. I hate
there you go.
Utter silence kind of weirds me out. I'm not used to utter silence. There's always something, I woke up in the middle of the night last night, laying there in the dark. I've been having some problems with my left eye again, and I opened my eyes and I'm like, what the fuck? And you could hear Bean's feet clicking on the floor with his nails as he roams. I've told you before. I mean, he's pretty much to the point. He just roams from room to room, bumps into things. He'll.
Shit.
Oh no! Oh no! It's bad. It's bad.
Blind?
He's blind at least completely in one eye. I think Barb and the vet think he's blind basically in both. He can make out light and things like that.
Yeah.
Because if Barb gets up and walks down the hall to go to the bathroom, he will kind of sort of follow her down there. But then she'll reach down to pet him and he'll flinch like he didn't see you coming.
Yeah.
But he literally bumps into walls. He'll walk into the kitchen table or under the kitchen table, get stuck.
Yeah.
And end up doing this horrendous climb through all the legs because theirs is on a pedestal. He ends up getting up there. It's the only way he can go is forward.
Yeah.
So he gets in these weird fucking situations. Scared to death one of these days he's going to do it, and we're not going to be around to get him out.
Oh, no.
No, it's really bad. It's really bad. But he doesn't seem to be in pain, you know.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. He just, like I said.
Because how old is he now?
He roams. 15?
Got to be something like that.
Yeah, I think he's around 15.
Yeah.
Around 15. I think he was like 3 or 4 when we got him, because he was at rescue.
Yeah.
If I remember right. I never can remember numbers like that. It took me 20 years to memorize Barb's Social Security number. So many times in life I've needed it for various things, and it took me 20 years, but I can finally rattle it off now. Finally. Spectrum did that for years. What's the last 4 digits of the account owner's name?
Yeah.
Our accounts have always been open in Barb's name. And I had to call Barb. This was years ago, but I had to call Barb on the other line going, what the hell's the last 4 of your social, man? I don't know what it is. They want it.
And so, as I'm sure did you mute that one, or was that one on the air?
I pulled away from the mic.
Okay.
Hopefully it didn't come through too.
Yeah. What day of quarantine are you in now? Since you're keeping track.
Oh my God! Is it really? Wait a minute.
Day 420.
I'll be damned. This is day 50.
Oh wow.
This is day 50.
And anybody new to the show, the shaman's got some health issues, so he basically has forced himself, since all this stuff even came out, back when there was barely anything going on, he quarantined.
Hell yes. I saw this shit coming. I read too many papers. Saw this shit.
And again, some of the other stuff he sees coming never pans out. So.
Well, sometimes that's true. I knew this.
He lives in a world of paranoia. Mm-hmm. But this one actually did pan out. I was the one going, we're going to start seeing something happen here because it's not blowing up like it was supposed to. And then, boom, it blew up.
Then it blew up, yeah.
Yep. And I still don't know what to think.
I don't know. There's so many.
All I know is they need to start giving out some more recovered numbers. Yeah. So I don't see the recovered numbers change, but I keep seeing stories about people leaving the hospital.
Right.
Well, the numbers haven't changed.
Yeah, you're right.
Can y'all update that shit?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah, some of the numbers need to be there. Need to be a little more
transparent.
Transparent. There you go.
Yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I just jerked the sound of my mic, Russell. So let me know if it suddenly got weird, because I looked at mine on the waveforms and I'm like, wow, mine are really low. Charlie's are really loud. And then I thought, oh well, you know what? I fucked around last week. I was in the middle of doing something, and like a moron, I had the fucking audio properties, the window audio's properties screen up in front of me just because I was checking some shit. And I jerked, my hand jerked, and I grabbed one of the, what do you call it? Sliders.
Sliders and jerked it up or down, or?
I don't know. I think I jerked it down.
You should take a screenshot of settings.
I was just making that comment. What I need to do is grab one of my little Post-it notes over here, and scribble a note and stick it up here on the desk just so it'll be hanging there. I've got all these weird little. I guess I can take that one.
Or you can just take a screenshot with your phone or with the program on your computer.
True.
And then just you can have it there on your desktop whenever you need it. And go plop. Oh, okay, there's sounding. Okay, that's where we need to be.
That is true. I could do that.
See, you're kind of like a cantankerous old person.
Yes.
But I got paper and pen here. I mean, you do all this technology stuff, and you are the first person in the world to go get a new piece of technology, except when it comes to saving settings or something. Instead of just taking your phone out, taking a picture of it so you can have it for later or be able to check it out at any time, what the passwords are, what the settings are. You're like, no, let me write down on a piece of paper, put it on a note.
Yeah, but then
I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose.
Takes up space on my phone.
And how many gigs on your phone now?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know what my phone is. I think it's
mine. I think what is mine? I'm gonna pull mine up here and check real quick because I've been looking at getting another phone. Geez, I'm at 48% of phone battery right now.
No, Jesus Christ.
I've been up since 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, I've been up since 8 and mine's got 100%.
See.
Mine will go like three days, maybe 4, before
Seriously?
it really gets too, no joke, before it really gets too low.
Wow.
And the battery on the 11 is supposed to be even better.
Yeah.
Though if you talk to Barb's got an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait, has she got an 11 or no? She's got a 10. Never mind. She bitches constantly about her battery on hers on the 10.
Yeah, I've got an 8, and my battery does not last. Well, how was it? Let's see, because you can go into your iPhone, and you can check what your battery efficiency is.
Right.
And mine currently is, after having it for a couple of years, battery health, maximum capacity 86%.
Damn.
Yep.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm a 64 gig.
So.
Excuse me. Where's the battery? I want to see what mine
Then
is.
again, I'm almost on it constantly.
You do make a lot of phone calls. I got to get it.
Well, not phone calls. Just, it's like updating social media for radio stations, checking email.
Okay.
Because usually if I go out and step outside for a minute, I'm usually up. That's when I'm updating all the radio station social medias, or I get alerts on from the news channels and stuff when something happens. Like this morning, I got a news alert saying the Governor McMaster's going to open up the beaches and some of the stores have been closed on Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, I need to get that out on our news site. So I just boom, copied it, pasted it, boom, went over to social again, blah, 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 blah. I'm on it constantly for that stuff.
Well,
I don't really read a lot of news. I just get the news alerts and try to get the ones that are important and make sure I get them on the Facebooks of the appropriate stations.
Well, then you are going to naturally use a lot of power.
Yes. And that's why Terry's like, we need to go ahead and just get you a phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to spend the money right now with all this shit going on. She goes, but you use it constantly. Like, it's true.
You looked at, what's it called, a Mophie? Have you looked at a Mophie at all?
A Mophie?
It's what is it, Mophie?
It's a cool name. I got a Mophie.
They got a cool name. Let's see. Wait a minute.
It'd be like Mofo. I got a Mofo phone.
Hold on. Here we go. Mophie. Mophie battery.
Oh, is there a battery you can get?
Yeah, that's it. The Mophie juice pack. Yeah. There's a.
The juice pack. Okay.
Yeah, it's the juice packs.
Yeah.
I highly recommend those. I've known a few people who've had those, and they make great cases. Plus, you got the whole massively extended battery.
Oh, okay. So it's like something that kind of hooks into your phone.
Yeah, it actually just covers it like a case. Makes it a little longer. That's all. Yeah.
All right. I may look into that.
Mophies are cool, man. Mophies are cool.
Yeah.
And again, you get...
MOFI?
What's that?
MOFI?
MOPHIE. Wait a minute. Is that right? Wait a minute.
Yeah, Mophie portable charger.
Yeah, that's it. Mophie.
$72. Good Lord.
Yeah, but again, you're doubling your battery.
Yeah.
You forget to plug it in one night. Well, who cares? You've still got a full charge or more.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. There's a 6 Plus. Where's one for the... Let's see. If you go to Amazon, that actually got a Mophie store. They're all like 47 to 59.
Okay. Well, that was just the first one that popped up.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Overdose.
Let's go for iPhone 11, so that's probably what I'll get. There's a charging pad. That one's $79.
But it comes with a wireless charging pad? That thing's wireless charging now?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. Makes me wish I used my phone more. I'd buy one. I don't know. I could never. I don't think I could ever give up my Otter case. I've been an Otter case user since the iPhone 4, and I've never found anything that will protect a phone like these and basically completely cover it, with the exception of once in a blue moon, like once every probably 5 or 6 months, I might have to pop the case off and blow out the dust and shit. But I've got this funky, those little glassine screen protectors you can put on them.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of those, but on the other hand, well, here's the deal though. I'll tell you what. Every case I've had, Otter case, has had the clear plastic protector on the front, so I've never worried about it. Well, this one, the Otter case for the iPhone 10 or the XR, the 10, has no front screen protector. So I actually bought one of those little glassine things to apply.
Yeah.
I got it on almost perfectly. Somehow, at the last second, I got like a really...
The way it always works.
Exactly. I got this little piece of thin thread, and I'm talking thin, like micro thread.
Yeah.
Just stuck in there. Might have even been lint or something from a sweater, but it popped in there at the last second. If you look for it, you can see it.
Yeah.
But on the
It probably
whole...
drives you insane.
No, doesn't drive me insane at all.
No, it doesn't?
Because it fits so well otherwise. And like I say, it's not.
I mean, just noticing that little piece in there.
Nah, I've learned to ignore it. Yeah. For a few days there, it was kind of like, man, I wish I hadn't gotten that. Under there, but no. Here's the thing, though. This thing, you know how you hold the phone up to your face and you touch it with your fingers and it gets all greasy and oily. This is not a joke. I have never, since the day I put one on here, I have never cleaned my screen. My screen looks absolutely flawless. There's not a speck of oil on it, not a fingerprint, not a speck of dust. This little screen protector is the best screen protector I've ever seen. If I could have gotten these for my other phones, I would have gotten them. Because one thing, they're protective. Supposedly, these are one of the ones that you can, hit with a tool, and it'll break the little screen protector, but it won't break your screen because they're made of like supposedly thin glass or something. But this thing works like a fucking charm. Who makes it? I wonder if it's a big brand name. Let's see. I bought that. God, it must have been. Shit, man. When did I buy that? Let's see. I would have gotten the phone in November, January. January is when I got it, if I remember right. Because, I was thinking to myself just the other day, I wouldn't mind ordering a couple extra of these. There it is.
Yeah.
J-E-Tech. Screen protector for iPhone 11. How much are they nowadays? $5.98, and you get 2 of them.
Oh wow,
dude! I genuinely, if you've got the patience to sit there, with a canned air or something to blow off everything on your screen, and I didn't have a big problem getting it on there. I mean, I got it on straight; it looks perfect. But if you're getting an 11, I highly recommend getting one of these. And putting it on. Because I'm no joke. There's not a smudge on this screen. It looks absolutely clear and perfect.
And the 11 doesn't have the little button anymore, does it?
No. Say goodbye to your home button.
See, that's the thing. That's what I think I hated so much about those little screen protectors all the time, is that it would always either miss the hearing area or miss one of those little slots.
Right. I see what you're saying.
And then it would be off, and you're like, and it just drives you insane.
Yes. Yep. I agree. Yeah, there is a lot to be said for the plain, simple flatness of the 11s and the XRs. Like you say, no button. And the funny thing is, I remember when I moved to this phone, I was really wary of it because of the lack of home button. I'm like, I use that constantly, it's so many different apps, use that for things. I double clicked it to pay bills with the credit card, and and I couldn't imagine. But I'll tell you what, after like maybe a week, it took me about a week to get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But after about a week, I don't ever want a home button on my phone again.
Now, how does it read your fingerprint on this one, or what's the security on that?
Well, here's
like let's say okay, what facial recognition,
Face ID.
Ah,
yeah. Well, and code, of course, and code.
Yeah.
Face ID. Is
like I've got my like for my app store, and for even like logging into my bank account, I just use my thumbprint.
Okay. You'll want to switch to.
I would switch over to Face ID.
To Face ID, yeah, because I don't think there is no. No, there is no touch. There is. I don't think there's a fingerprint reader. Let's see. Face code and Face ID and passcode. No.
Okay.
No, that's it. Just those two.
Ah. Wow. All right.
Yeah. But again, I really dig it. The only thing I don't like is, and I think we even talked about this on the show once. The only thing I don't like is the fact that, if somebody tied me down, they could hold it up to my face and get all my data on my phone.
True.
True. And that or if a cop busts you and wants to see what's on your phone, all he's got to do is hold it up to your face, which supposedly is illegal, but I don't know. Who knows? Could be, could not be. I don't know. But beyond that, it is really handy because I got mine set for purchases and for credit card usage, and it's really good. I've tried to fuck with Barb's 1,000 times to try to fake it out. I can't get in hers, and she can't get in mine. So
that's funny.
So the Face ID works pretty damn well.
Okay.
God, I love Gatorade. Yeah. It really works well. So, but I'll send you this link on the screen protector. That's the best $6 I ever spent.
Yeah.
Best
Sounds like it.
I ever spent. Yeah, it really is when it comes to phone protection. It really is. And I've always prided myself on the fact that because I've always had some type of a screen protector and built in on an otter case in it. Every phone I've ever owned, when I finally switched over to a new one and took it out and cleaned it up, every phone I've ever owned looked like it genuinely just came out of the box. Not a scratch, not a nick, nothing on any section of the phone. Another reason I'm such a freak for otter cases. Otter cases are the fucking bomb. Not cheap though. So I don't know how we got stuck on the on iPhones. I think I just started randomly.
Well, we were just talking about we were talking about my phone and my battery and everything else, which led to the case that you got. That's also a charger, and then also went to whatever after that. So that's how we got there.
It was just a whole phone conversation.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the specs on the? We were talking yesterday about you're getting the new one and everything. Did you ever take a look at the specs for the SE? Their budget one. They're good specs. Yeah. I mean, they're
good. It's not bad, but
screen's too small.
Yeah. It's basically an iPhone 8.
To a very large degree, yes, with a slightly smaller screen. Or did the 8 have a 4.7? I think the 8 had bigger than a 4.7. I think it did. They've from the last model of the SE, they've gone up 0.7 inches.
Yeah.
On screen size, but that's really the exception of the cameras and some of the 2 or 3 pieces of main guts. It's basically just a cheap phone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having one for a second phone. I wonder. I've never tried. I've never looked into that. Can you have 2 phones
on the same number?
On the same number?
I would guess you could with the sharing thing, because I mean, like my watch has a different phone number than my phone,
right?
But they're paired together, so whatever rings in rings.
Right, rings in both places.
I would bet you probably could.
I ought to look into that because I wouldn't mind. I've got 2 or 3 spare iPhones around here that still are in good condition. battery-wise.
Yeah.
Decent condition at least. But I wouldn't mind setting one of those up as an extra phone that I could just walk out of the house with.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just want a little phone because I know I'm not going to use it. And that would be kind of handy to switch back and forth between them. First world problems. What do I do with my extra iPhones? Oh my gosh. Turn that. Damn it. It's still too loud. Okay. So let's find another topic to go on to. Box office this week.
Nothing?
It was like 24.
Anything open up?
Yeah, it was. Some movie called, what was it? Not Swallow. Swallow was the other one that was in its second week, and I think it made like 1,200. Let's see. Last dailies. There we go. Last weekend. This is last weekend. Number one was Swallow. Number two was The Other Lamb for a total of $2,100.
Wow.
$3,100. Yeah, box office is getting more and more exciting as each week wears on. More and more exciting. Matter of fact, I can't wait till next week. I'm looking forward nowadays to seeing what has premiered in what theater. I want to find out where these people are running. Who's still got theaters? Does anybody still have theaters open? AMC. I thought AMC shut down across the nation.
I think everybody shut down. Yeah.
Damn. And AMC's bitching if they don't get some of the small business money or loan money that they're going to have to go under. And I'm like, call me crazy. I don't think you're a small business.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think you should get in this money.
Now, is it a franchise, or does AMC own?
AMC owns
all those theaters.
No,
okay.
AMC owns. Yeah, they own that shit.
There was individual theater owners that fell underneath the AMC group, or things like that. Okay.
No, it's all AMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole.
I mean, the theater. Whoa, we're losing. But movies have made so much money in the past 10, 15 years.
I've always been told.
We started seeing the $1 billion, release. Now I'm sure that they don't get as much per ticket.
I was going to say, I'm sure. I mean, I'm from what I've read before, their what's the word I'm looking for? Their profit margins are thin.
Except
that they
for
don't get
Cokes.
Exactly. Bingo. They get all concessions, and at least from what I've read, and they, like you said, they only get a small part of the actual ticket sales.
Yeah. Well, that's fine, but again, you're paying $7 for a small pack of popcorn.
Yeah.
Not that much, but it's definitely you're paying $4 or $5 for a 32-ounce drink you get for 99 cents at the Circle K.
There you go. Now, matter of fact, funny you would mention that because I can't remember which one. I think it's not Regal and it's not AMC. I think it's Movie Tavern here.
Cinemark? Oh, okay. Movie Tavern?
Yeah, Movie Tavern here. They are running a little curbside delivery for popcorn.
No.
And apparently drawing quite the business. People are buying giant bags of popcorn.
Yeah.
Taking them home and munching on them.
It's movie popcorn.
Yeah, it's exactly. It really
does have a different taste.
It does. It does. I agree.
I don't know why.
Could be the salt. Could be.
But you can buy popcorn salt.
Yeah, but is it the same popcorn salt?
I would assume, because you can go to the
I don't know.
I wouldn't. No, you have to go to places like GFS or supply stores. You don't get them at the grocery store. You have to go to supply stores because that's where you get the stuff to use actually in the restaurants or in the things. You go to those stores.
Okay. Well, that's
and find out from there. Is the same oil? Is the same cooking oil I use here at the house the same oil they use there?
True. Could be. Could be different oil.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Could be. Who knows?
Never really thought about that.
Yep. So
now I want movie popcorn. Damn it.
So not much been going on here. Just the normal same. I go to work every day, and as things have gotten a little bit busier, I have wound up having to spend a little bit more time at work. I mean, I was taking off for lunch and coming home every day. I was spending maybe an hour and a half here before going back in, and I would get out there about 5 or so. Now it's like I'm getting in there my normal time. Kind towards like the last 2 days of this week, I didn't even leave work, and for lunch, I ate lunch at my desk and didn't leave both nights until about 6.
Damn, son. What the hell?
Just a lot of different things I got going on, so.
Shit.
Yeah, we're still making it happen, so. As we move forward on this, and we don't know, they're talking about opening everything up. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, really?
Well, no, they're not here. I mean, this nationwide, there seems like all these concerns about opening back up, and it's like, okay, let's see how much really happens.
Yeah. Let's see if we get that second wave.
Well, not just that, but just, okay, let's open it back up. But if you're only going to be able to have, 10 people or 5 people per 1,000 square feet or something like that.
Right.
And they're going to pretty much hold you to that, I think, to open anything up. Is it going to be worth it? I drove out this morning, went to the store, picked up a couple things, and I needed a new meat thermometer. And I was going to go to Lowe's and pick one up. And there's a line outside of Lowe's because so many people want to go to Lowe's today.
Yeah. I think they're allowed like 5 at a time.
No, per 1,000 square feet.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's not just 5 per time.
I thought some of the chains were doing just, an X amount.
I'm just going to walk in and hang out for a while. Not buying anything. Piss people off.
Oh, that's just mean.
I don't need that. I'm going to look. I just want to look at girls today.
The bitch is I actually need to get to Lowe's. And I can't go. I need some new LED bulbs. I actually had my first LED bulb go bad.
Wait a second. You're not that old. And aren't they supposed to last like 110 years or something?
Exactly. And as I've crowed before, every fucking LED light in my house has always performed flawlessly, and I leave lights on constantly. I mean, they get use, a serious amount of use. I've got 2 LED spotlight floods out of my garage, or out beside my garage on the front drive, and the motion sensor in it broke. The day and night sensor on it broke, so I leave it on 24 hours a day. It stays on day or night, and that dates back to before Jerry. I want to say probably 6 to 8 years, in that range, 6 to 8 years. It's been running nonstop, day and night, and it still looks great. It may have dimmed a little bit, but if it is, it's not by much. Still floods my driveway very nicely. So I've got to replace one, and I need a bulb. And usually, even with LEDs, that's one of those things that
you can't order one from Amazon.
I could, but I'd like to. I don't know.
I know you like going to the store.
I like going to the store and buying things. Damn it! So I don't think I bought any extra last time I went. Usually I keep 3 or 4 extras around, knowing that I'm probably not going to need them. But in 20 years it'll be there and I'll be able to use it. Yeah. But damn it, this time I failed. I've been holding off buying any bulbs because they've gone. The standard used to be the equivalent of, I think it was like a 40-watt bulb. And now finally the technology got better, so now you can actually get the power of a 60 or a 100 in an LED. And I like 100-watt bulbs. I like things really lit. If I want lights on, I want it to be really bright in the area I'm in. If I'm watching TV, I dim everything. But if I'm in the office working or whatever, full blast, man. I got a floor lamp, a behind the desk spotlight, and those 2 new 100-watt LED, not 100-watt, they're like 7-watt, but the equivalent of 2 100-watt LEDs in the ceiling in the middle in the center of the room. So this room is really well lit. Funny part is, because the windows have been covered with black towels for years, funny thing is, if you turn out all the lights in this room, man, it is pitch fucking black. I'm sure. I sealed that window up really well. I mean, there's not an ounce of light anywhere in the room, which I find sometimes very comforting. I like a room that's the only light in it is a couple of monitors. But unfortunately, the other 2 lamps are too hard to get to, so I never get to make the office dark. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks because it's fun sometimes, especially when I got a TV in here now, and I can sit around and watch spooky movies and shit. Yep. That would be cool. This office is the perfect place to do that. damn it. Speaking of movies, saw an article earlier today. I think I saved it. Where is it? There it is. I saved an article from earlier from James Gunn. He actually he issued, what did he call it? A+ action movies to watch in quarantine.
Okay.
And he did an entire thread on it. He came up with 53 movies that he considers must-watch action flicks in the middle of a quarantine.
Okay.
He came with, he's got some good ones on here. Kung Fu Hustle, The Matrix, Bourne Ultimatum, Die Hard, Edge of Tomorrow. Did you ever see that Live, Die, Repeat?
No, I didn't. I have not watched that. I heard it's a good movie. I have not watched it.
No, that's a great movie.
And we've got it in the Voodoo, I think, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we do. Yes,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I need to watch a movie, but the thing is, I've got, and I've talked about this before, and Terry's out here, so I might get an evil look. There's only certain movies she likes to watch, so it's kind of like, if I want to watch that,
yeah.
Like, I'm not going to watch that one then.
I don't know, though.
She just gave me that look.
I think, did she? Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think Barb actually enjoyed this one. If I remember right, I think she actually liked Edge of Tomorrow, which is the actual title. I'm checking now to see if it's in the Voodoo. Let's see. No.
It is not.
Unless they put it under the title Live, Die, Repeat.
No, it is. That's what it's under if it's in. Yeah. That's where it's all listed as now.
Okay, let's see here. Yep, Live, Die, Repeat. There it is.
Yeah. See, that's why it's like always, like, that wasn't the original name of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tomorrow, and I don't know why they changed it.
I think it was because
nobody understood what the
movie
was.
Right, what it was about.
You gotta make it stupid,
What's that?
It's like we gotta make it stupid for people.
There you go.
Change a cool name like The Edge of Tomorrow to Live, Die, Repeat.
I don't know, though. I like the title Live, Die, Repeat. It's a good one.
I like that, but it doesn't sound like a Tom Cruise movie. It sounds like, a Samuel L. Jackson movie.
True. I could see that.
It's the equivalent of Snakes on a Plane.
A Bruce Willis movie,
Yeah.
Be a good Bruce.
Live Free, Die Hard.
There you go. The classic. Was it?
Yeah.
Live Free, Die Hard was Timothy Olyphant, wasn't it?
Yes.
He was brilliant in that.
Yeah.
God damn, he was brilliant. Shit. All right. Well, let's see. What else is on the list? Let's see. Give me that page. Let's see. A lot of these I don't know. Joint Security Area, Elite Squad, Lady Vengeance. A lot of them I don't know. He's got Bullet on there with Steve McQueen. North by Northwest, my favorite Hitchcock film.
Yeah.
Let's see. What other? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. A bunch of no-name movies. The Raid. The Raid was a great foreign film. The Heroic Trio. We were just talking about that. I think it was a week or two ago. The Japanese all-female flick. It's an amazing movie and a killer. They're basically superheroes, and this is what was this, 93? I think it was 93 or 94. They were basically superheroes, and it was lots of martial arts, of course, and all that stuff. But it was a really fucked up, cool story. Had a super villain, and they blew up a bunch of babies, and it was fucking cool as shit. The blowing up the baby scene was hilarious. They actually had body parts flying across the room. It was quite a surrealistic giggle. But The French Connection in 1971, I loved that fucking movie. RoboCop, the original. Oh, Drunken Master. You ever seen that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a great movie.
Jackie Chan?
Yeah. Great movie. Mad Max Fury Road. I have still never seen that movie.
Not seen it.
Yeah, well, it's in the Voodoo.
Yeah.
God knows.
And I don't know if I haven't seen it because I just have no desire or because I just kind of got out of the whole Mad Max thing at some point.
I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. I just can't motivate to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm a big Tom Hardy fan and a big Charlize fan. And God knows I love George Miller's directing. But, I just can't get motivated. I want to see it. I need to find time and just force myself to watch it. But when I force myself to watch something, my attention inevitably gets drawn away by any shiny object in the room. And I will become distracted as hell. Kill Bill Volume 1. Let's see. Oh, Crank.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen Crank?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Never saw Crank 2, but saw Crank.
Crank 2 was just as awesome as Crank 1. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Awesome movie.
Yep. I've yet to watch the second one.
Golden
Circle.
The second one has Elton, if I remember right.
Yeah. It does.
The second movie is worth, if for nothing else, just for the Elton John character sporting. He actually plays not just a cameo, he actually plays a supporting character in the movie.
Yeah.
And there is quite a bit of gratuitous Elton John. And what there is absolutely hilarious. Yeah. It's worth it just for the Elton John role. Yeah. Escape from New York, the original. Battle Royale, one of my favorite Asian films, which you probably haven't seen that one, but its basic premise is...
Yeah, we've talked about that a long time ago.
Yeah, classmates who basically join this hunt to kill each other. Government-sponsored hunt, I guess I should say.
And they have the thing on if they try to leave or something like that. Their heads explode.
Kaboom, kaboom.
Yeah. Because we were talking about, I think we always come back to that whenever we talk about violence towards kids in movies.
Yeah.
And how the Japanese just don't give a shit.
Right. Because these are all, like sophomores and juniors and seniors in a high school. So I guess you could say a fringe number of them would be 18 or older. But yeah, most of them are just kids. And they kill each other, and it's vicious and brutal, and oh my God, it's so awesome. Thunderball, 1965, one of my favorite James Bond movies. Probably my second favorite after Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Leon the Professional, which I haven't seen in years, but I loved. Speed. Magnum Force, Clint Eastwood. Raiders. Payback, really?
The Mel Gibson?
Yeah, the Mel Gibson movie.
Which was okay.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was a remake of it. I think it had been done at least once, maybe twice before in the 60s. And one of them starred, and I think I've got it on Blu-ray, one of them starred James Coburn I think it was in the Mel Gibson role.
Okay. And it was a remake.
Okay.
Not mistaken.
John Wick. Somebody named Mesrine. 2 movies called Mesrine. Mesrine Killer Instinct and Mesrine Public Enemy. I may have to look this movie up because it sounds interesting just from the titles. They were both in 2008. Huh, funky. Captain Phillips. Is that the one with Tom Hanks? Yeah.
Yes.
The hijacking. Yeah.
I'm Captain now.
There you go.
You'll see that meme out there of the guy.
Yeah, you see it pop up quite a bit. Yeah. Seven Samurai, one of my favorites. Wild Bunch. Rolling Thunder, I should know, but I don't. V for Vendetta. What a great fucking movie.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I probably, what was that, 2006? 2006, so I probably saw it within a year of it coming out. So it's probably been 13 years since I've seen it. Oh, to drag that out. I've got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
In one of my never-ending stacks of movies I swear to God I'll catch up on one day, but I never get around to it. I'll tell you what just became available. I meant to make a comment about this to you. Virtuosity, there it is. They add new movies to buy, occasionally to Vudu, of course.
Yeah.
And this week they added one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
Do you remember Virtuosity with Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe? It went nowhere.
I don't think I ever watched it, but I think I remember it being promoted.
You ought to watch it sometime. I'm gonna break down. They've got it up here for $13, and I have a feeling I'm gonna break down at some point and buy it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to, because and I'm not sure if I have that on Blue. If it's out, I do have it because that's one of my favorite movies. It's a really goofy, not goofy comedy, but just weird future action film. and Russell Crowe plays basically a computer come to life, and Denzel's the cop who's trying to hunt him down, and the personality of this computer mirrors the personality of this big serial killer that killed Denzel Washington's family. So the guy was put to death, but he's still living on as a robot, or not a robot. Yeah, as a robot, a computer now. It's more like a conglomeration of nanites, but still, that's beside the point. Everybody's in it. William Forsythe plays a cop in it. You'd recognize him from all kinds of cop roles. William Fichtner's in it. One of my favorite I play any part kind of guys. He was the one who played the Air Force captain, the head astronaut in Armageddon.
Okay.
He was that dude. Costas Mandylor. Kevin J. O'Connor, one of my favorite character actors. Who else? There was somebody else y'all are forgetting. Who was the female? There was a female, Kelly Lynch, but there was somebody else. But it's just such a good, fun movie. There is a scene where Russell Crowe dons a purple suit and goes walking through a mall, and as he's walking through in this quick tempo pace, "Staying Alive" is playing as the theme, and it's
okay.
His feet are beating out the time. It's perfectly matched. It's perfectly matched, and it is one of the coolest scenes in any movie ever involving Russell Crowe. It was just one of those moments where you went, okay, you were hitting on all fours. This movie should have done something.
Yeah.
It should have gone somewhere.
It didn't.
No, fuck no, it didn't. But I'm just happy it's available on
on Blu-ray or Vudu?
On Vudu.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out here. There's no redeem button, which means there's no code for it. But I wonder if this is in the digital to digital program. I wonder if I can get it for $2. Because sometimes they'll pop up new movies on there, and they'll automatically add them to the disc to digital program, and I can get one for $2.
Oh, there you go.
That would be nice. I'll have to look into that today.
You will.
Do I have a
something
Blu-ray
for you
player?
to do.
I don't have a Blu-ray player on my computer. Wait, do I?
Yeah, on the Xbox.
It's true, I do. You're right. I don't think I get the Voodoo thing on the Xbox, so.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you have to do it. You have to what? You have to put it in there and then log in, or what?
Either that or use the UPC from the disc.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can photo it, and they check it, and if you're legal, you get to pay a cheap rate to convert it.
Ah, okay.
$2 usually. $2.
That's nice.
I pay that all day fucking long. All day. I love to add movies to the Voodoo.
How many are we up to now?
We're up to 1,518.
Jesus.
That doesn't include TV shows, man.
Yeah.
I mean, TV shows. We own seasons out the wazoo of different TV shows.
See, I haven't even looked into seeing what all is over there.
Oh, dude, you need to look at the TV section.
I mean, again, I don't really. I sadly have gotten out of watching so much.
TV's one of those things because the only series I end up getting are things that are really good. Gotham, I mean, the entire run of Gotham's in there. Mad Men, which I think we got shared from Russell. Get Smart, Preacher, all of Preacher.
I forgot about Get Smart in there. Oh, all of Preacher's in there.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me check that. No, that was a big fight we had, me and Amazon.
Yeah.
The one they sent me did not come with a code, so I don't have the fourth. I have first, second, and third. I don't have the fourth, but I do have the fourth, funny enough, on Blu-ray. It was supposed to come with a digital code. It didn't. I made Amazon send me another one. It didn't. I made him send me another one. It didn't. And I fucking gave up at that point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. These are what we have in stock. Well, fuck. Go make somebody walk the fucking floor and find it. I want my fucking digital code. So at some point, unless it goes on sale, at some point, I'm just going to have to break down and pay $20 for that final season because I want it to fuck in there. But, yeah, the complete Batman, Batman Beyond series, the complete Batman the Animated Series, the complete Friends, the complete Deadwood, all of Game of Thrones except for the final season, which I'm watching for a code for. Constantine's in there. All the Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Okay.
Like 4
Yeah, there's a lot of
seasons.
stuff in there.
Oh, yeah, like 4 seasons of American Horror Story, all of Invader Zim, all but the last season of Broad City. Let's see. Oh, the complete collection of Married with Children and Buffy. God, what else? The complete Scream Queens, which is only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
All the Rick and Morty. I think I've got 2 seasons of Big Bang in there. I want to get the entire run, but it's like people charge, I think, around $40-$50 for the code.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came out. There apparently are no codes for season 1 and 2, but they came out with a complete box set series, and it comes with a code for every season. So that's the one that everybody seems to want because most of them have the codes for everything except seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Westworld, the complete Westworld's in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually a show I actually started watching and kind of jumped out. So I think I was moving around the time of all that. I was watching it and I think I watched like the first couple of episodes and enjoyed it, and then something happened and I just got away from it. So
I'm going to take that back. We only have season 1.
no, okay. I never finished all of season 1. So
Okay. It is up there. Yeah, it is up there.
okay.
There are so many great TV shows in there. I got seasons of X-Files. You name it. All that shit's up there.
Yeah.
Some good
And
shit.
did you look any more into? We'll change topics here for a second.
Yes.
So we talked about this, I think, last week or a couple weeks. We've been trying to decide what to do with the podcast as far as where hosting was going to be, and everything else. And I sent you a link this week for Podbean.
Yep.
And you had looked into it a little bit more. And did we ever decide if we think might be moving over to Podbean?
It's possible. We're already on Podbean.
Yeah. But as far as like actually having them host everything and keep everything,
no, we haven't.
We have not talked about it.
Well,
because we were talking
did a
also
little
just about how much. Well, I know you and I talked about it, but as far as like to everybody else, if there's because it seems like you can get that with Podbean, you can actually get out to more different places if you wanted to.
Exactly. I think they're hooked up with Spotify. They're hooked up with iTunes, which no big deal. We're already on iTunes. Matter of fact, we were one of the first podcasts to show up on iTunes.
Yeah.
When they started doing podcasts. By God.
Yeah.
But, it's...
We've talked about it, but we haven't really decided yet.
Right. I need to check into some things. My biggest issue is I don't know if they should host our other shows.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I don't know if they should host our other shows. I'm almost, because it's not like it would be a big purchase. It would be basically be swapping out a $15 fee for a $15 fee.
Yeah.
For that, and I don't know if it's worth it since we've taken all the other stuff offline anyway.
True.
And we really, like we've said, don't necessarily need to put it back up. Just if we get a request, we'll give somebody the show. Yeah, just with it being that way, and with me rearranging things audio wise a few weeks ago.
Seems like it's got us all in the clear for right now, and
for the time being, for the time being, we should be good. So
the only thing I liked was the possibility of getting some actual numbers. We really don't see how many people actually listen to the show,
and they do.
That would be the only thing. Yeah, getting the metrics on how many people are actually listening and where they're at and everything else.
Kills me that we used to have that. First, God, what was it, like the first 4 or 5 years we had that with our original package with the guys we're still with now. But for some reason they took it all off and no longer offered it as part of the package, pay it or not. I think you've got to pay like the massive like $60-$70 a month package to get those numbers nowadays. And they were nice to have.
Yeah, or just to see how many people were actually listening. Because at one point we didn't really know. Then we started looking, like, we're getting about 100 listens a week.
Right.
Now we have no idea.
Not the faintest.
It could be Russell, Callum, and like with 5 other people.
There's Steve. Steve's out there somewhere. And Rich. Rich is out there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think Allison's still out there. If I remember
those are the ones we hear from.
You know who I wonder if they still listen?
Who's that?
Remember Rich Rush, the lawyer?
Yeah.
I always wondered if he's still listening to the show. Because he does a lot of rucking. They call it rucking. A lot of running and jogging and carrying backpacks.
Yeah.
Doing it for military tribute reasons and a lot of the times. But I've always wondered if he's still out there. Out there listening.
Holla.
Let us know, Rich, if you're still out there. Because I still keep up on your rucking events.
Yeah.
And just to see what you're doing. And just to see how utterly insane you are. I couldn't, at my best, when I was in my 20s and semi-physically fit, but still thin, back then, I couldn't have done the shit he does. And I think he's at my age, maybe a couple of years younger, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's around there. And I'm no way. I don't know how he does it. He does that Iron Man thing every year that they do in Louisville.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I could never do that.
No, there's no way. So they canceled
a 5K. I'm like, whatever, man.
Yeah.
They canceled what now?
I used to be able to do a 5K about 3 years ago. But
I could probably do one. Just I'm not gonna do it.
I could do one, but it would be really slow, and it would take a long time. It would take a couple of hours probably. No, Forecastle.
I saw they canceled that.
Yeah, I was really.
I think
surprised.
a lot more things are going to get canceled because that news came out this week too that they weren't expecting, mainly the arenas or stadiums and festivals to happen until sometime fall of 2021.
Right, next year.
Is what some experts were saying. Now we don't know what they're basing this on or anything else. It's just that's one of the things they say is probably going to be the safest thing.
Well, they also canceled Comic-Con this week.
Yes, and did you get that link I sent you?
Which one?
It's actually.
Yes, I got that one.
The virtual Comic-Con.
Yeah, the virtual. Yeah,
it'll be going on next week.
I will have to check that out.
Especially they're going to be, I guess, doing whatever
roundtables and shit.
Roundtables and stuff, and Kevin Smith's going to be doing one actually during the time we normally do our podcast.
Really?
On Sunday, and there's no way they've only slotted him for a half hour.
No, good Lord, no.
No way. He could never do
a half hour.
That would be struggling.
Oh, yeah.
So, him, Seth Green, and quite a few people are going to be popping up on that thing.
Oh, it was quite a list of celebrities.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
So, I'm trying to think the link on that one. Let me see if I can find it and share it with you guys in case you're wanting to know.
There you go.
Let me go back to my Facebook and see how far back it was I posted it. I post a lot of shit. Actually, I only do it a couple times a day. 2 or 3 times a day I post something.
You're not
do
too
a
bad.
whole lot.
I try to keep
Mainframe Comic-Con.
Okay.
Is what it is. Mainframe Comic-Con.
All right.
And is going on next weekend. I'll pull up here and get all the details for everybody. As it pulls up on my phone.
I do want to check it out.
Live and online next Saturday and Sunday, April 25th and 26th.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the website address?
Mainframecomiccon.com, I think. Yep, mainframe. Yeah, easier for me to say. Mainframecomiccon.com.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll check it out. Especially if Smith's on it. I could watch him wax and wane about anything.
And see who all is going to be on it.
He's just fun to listen to.
Let's see. Schedule. Noon Saturday. Clark Gregg is going to be on.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern.
I bet he'll be talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I think we're going to the final season.
Yeah.
Let's see. At 1:30 Eastern, the cast and creators of the AMC series Nosferatu.
Yeah,
I have no idea. Did you ever watch any of that? I've never even seen it.
No,
so.
I've never even watched it. No.
Okay. Nathalie Emmanuel from Game of Thrones will be on at 2 o'clock.
Don't know her.
No idea. Let's see. This one. 2:30 Eastern time next Saturday. Kids in the Hall. Scott Thompson and Bruce McCullough.
Oh, I bet that'll be a blast.
Yeah, they'll be talking about the relaunch on Amazon Prime. Let's see here. Brian O'Halloran and the girl played Veronica, Marilyn Jalazzi. I have no idea. Reunite, discuss Clerks, and they'll also be talking about Clerks 3.
Cool.
That is at, what time did I say that was? That's at 3 o'clock Eastern. At 2:30 Eastern, Designing the MCU, a conversation with Andy Park, Director of Visual Development of Marvel Studios.
Huh.
So, that's what we want. At 4 o'clock, Seth Green will be doing a Q&A or whatever, doing it, hosted by Ralph Gorman.
Cool.
Or Garman, rather. Yeah. That's at 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern Time. 4:30 Eastern Time. Star of CW's The Flash, Natalie Dreyfus.
Not sure who that is.
She's the one playing the daughter or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, is that her? Okay.
At 5 o'clock, this will be interesting. Claudia Wells. You may know her as the original Jennifer Parker in Back to the Future 1, which of course changed in 2 and 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be interesting to see as how. That film's now celebrating 35 years. Wow.
Has it been that long?
First one. Okay. At 5:15. Okay. They're only giving her 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
15. Tattooing nerd culture. President of Ink Fusion Tattoo Empire, Mark Draven, talks about bringing tattooing into the world of comic book conventions. Okay.
Kind of interesting.
Let's see here. Oh, CGC little panel thing there at 4:30.
Okay.
At 5 o'clock live comic book auction. 6 o'clock. Tim Seeley, writer of Grayson, Nightwing, Revival, Shatterstar, and more. I'll be doing a panel or a mainframe to discuss working on comics and everything else.
Okay.
30 or 7:30, another live comic book auction. No idea who these people are. But that is basically on Saturday. Then on Sunday, it starts off at 1 o'clock Eastern. Kevin Smith will be there.
I'll be there.
Then it has 30, DC and Marvel poster artist Boss Logic will be there.
Don't know him.
Either. Let's see. President of Trauma, Lloyd Kaufman.
Oh, I'd love to see Lloyd. 2
o'clock Eastern Time next Sunday. And then I can't. I hate not being able to pronounce names.
Yeah.
He was on New Girl. David
David Dastmalchian.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Yes.
He's going to be on.
I loved him. He is also the one who played the Joker henchman in Dark Knight. Dark Knight, yeah. He played the Joker henchman. He not always, I shouldn't say that. He quite often plays crazy or extremely violent characters, at least in my experience. He plays that type really well. He also he was great in his role in Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal as one of the guys. I want to say gang members, but they weren't a gang. One of the robbers.
Yeah.
One of the robbers. He's just such a great actor. I really enjoy watching him. He's fun. He does some really good shit. Oh, wait a minute. Also, wait a minute. Didn't he play... Wait a minute. He played fucking.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one here. Okay, yeah. Now I scrolled and like, okay, there's his picture. I had the picture messed up with the wrong person.
Okay, now you see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, that doesn't look like him. Lamone Morris from New Girl.
Oh, Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be on there. And because I was like reading, I was like, because if once you see this, you kind of see his picture, then the time underneath it, and you start reading about a comic book. But then, okay, yeah, now it all makes sense of who I'm talking about. It's like that doesn't look like Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder is going to be on at 3:30.
Okay. He has some good stories.
Ming from Comic Book Men will be on at 4 o'clock. I can't believe they're still actually getting gigs here.
Yeah.
Because that show's been off. That show's off now, right?
It's been off for a couple of years now.
I thought so. And this one, okay. Hang on a second here. The original Captain America, Reb Brown.
Oh my God.
The 1969 movie.
Oh my God. What did you say? 79? You still there? You know what? You're cutting out.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're cutting out. You're gated or something.
Yeah. Let's see here. Just run down power on the bin using my Skype on my Chromebook. And maybe it is time for it to take a break.
Good.
You got it all? Am I still breaking up, or am I?
Yeah, it's like you're cutting off, like you're getting gated.
Yeah. Well, it would happen like if I would minimize my Skype, it would then basically it would what's the word here I want to say? You would start cutting in and out.
Yeah.
And stuttering almost. So I just left it up the entire time and haven't surfed anything else. I've got nothing at all going on this. So
I was gonna say I got nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing going on.
Yeah. So
not even tolerance.
If only, or maybe it was when I'm muted and unmuted. Hang on a second here. Okay, now I'm back. Let's see if that had anything to do with it. Yeah. Or is it, you just gotta kind of keep cutting in and out? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you're
okay.
Like I say, it's like you're being gated. Your voice will suddenly drop quiet and then drop, and then suddenly it'll come back. It's like missing pieces.
Maybe the microphone or something. I don't know. Is it still happening or?
Yeah, it's still definitely there.
Well, I'm gonna disconnect. Let's pause for a second.
All right, hold on. Well, we're at the. You know what?
We're at the end anyway.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 10.
Okay. We'll go ahead and wrap up for this week, but we will be back next week with another show. If you would like to donate to the show, you can through the PayPal donation link in the show description, also at the website, too. Leave us a review, all that fun stuff. Be safe. We'll catch you next week. Later.
Later.
If you'd like to send an email to charlie@apocalypseradio.com or shaman@apocalypseradio.com. To subscribe, use the links at apocalypseradio.com or search for us on iTunes.
Tapes rolling, man. Make some noise.
Live from the intersection of beer and bongs.
Okay, tapes rolling.
On that lonely old highway we call the World Wide Web.
Oh, dude, start over.
Making sure the net never gets predictable. It's
I'll mollify it with some sound.
Apocalypse Radio.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another happy ending from the good people at Jimmy James Incorporated.
Good night, Herr Doctor.
Good night, Frau Blucher.
Galactus, the devourer of worlds. What? Are you recording? That was mean.